Hello, everybody. My name is Xavier Moore. This is the first interview for Inside EMit. I'm from Fisk University, and I am here with a new role at Vanderbilt EMit program as their social media manager intern. And with me, we have
I'm Mary Kaldor.
the great Mary Kaldor. So Mary Kaldor, what is your major, and where are you from?
I am getting my PhD in astrophysics, and I'm originally from Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, you're from the cold as well.
Yes.
I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Exactly. So this is fine.
Yep, this weather, they think it's cold. We think this is just right.
I know, this is nothing.
Let me ask a question. So what age did you kind of discover that you wanted to go into astrophysics?
I think my first memory that I can think of, like getting excited about it, I'm probably 7 or 8 years old. I'm at my grandparents' house, and they live out in the middle of nowhere in a cabin. And we went outside at night, and it was totally dark because they live in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
And I remember looking up and seeing how many stars you could see, and I was like, I didn't even realize that they were out there. Like, I mean, you see a few, but not like that. And so just the feeling of wonder that very first time, and then figuring out that there's a career in that, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to study this forever.
Yeah, I remember a situation similar in my past as well with my family. We left from Detroit, which is usually populated by light. Pop in light population, you cannot see those stars at all.
No, yeah.
But when you go out to the countryside of Michigan, it was the first time I ever saw like all the stars.
It's amazing, yeah.
And it's an experience that you can't really describe to people. You got to show it to them. So I definitely understand that. Only reason I didn't choose it, too much math.
Well, it's convenient that I like math, but the interest came before any of the math.
When I wanted to go towards it, math was the one thing I was like,
I get it.
But what motivated you to apply for Vanderbilt for that specific program? Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, what initially attracted me to Vanderbilt is the fact that what I had already studied in undergrad was also studied here. So I knew that I had longevity in terms of the things that I was actually interested in. People were already working on stuff that I was interested in. But then I came on my visit here, and what really sealed the deal for me was the fact that the community here is just fantastic. It immediately felt very normal, and that's a weird word to use for it, but it was just so comfortable and collaborative and fun, and bringing the fun back into science is something that doesn't happen everywhere. And it was really a place that I could see myself, both from the academic perspective. The academics are great, but then the community and the collaboration going on here is awesome.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with you. As a worker here and as a student at Fisk, coming over to Vanderbilt, it's definitely made me really think about going to Vanderbilt for my grad program.
Sure.
So Vanderbilt, if you're watching, But anyway, right?
Yeah.
What are your future career goals? What do you want to do once everything is said and done and you get that degree?
Yeah, right now my plan, so I love teaching and I also love research. So the place that I see that overlapping is in some sort of tenure track faculty position. And I don't know where I want to be, but I think I'm open to everything with respect to that. So that's the place where I think I could see the most overlap with all of my interests happening. So for now, I'm sticking to the academia route.
And that's great, honestly, to be able to teach people about it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I like being able, I've even done TAing here.
And
it's so fun. And I love getting to take what I know and then pass it along to others and share it and make it fun, make it accessible, take some of the, hatred of math out of studying this, because it doesn't have to be as serious as it can be sometimes. It can still be fun, and bringing the wonder and the awe back into it is something I've always liked.
Yeah, because sometimes we be in those classes that it'll be,
I know,
when does this end?
No, I know.
But yeah,
no falling asleep.
Exactly. I definitely think we need more teachers out there in the force who makes learning fun for a lot of the communities. I mean, it seems like you're already a great person from this interview in general. But let's get on to the more interesting. Okay. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies. I actually feel like I've gotten back into hobbies in grad school, because undergrad I was busy I don't know, doing whatever I was doing. And now that I'm here, I feel like I've finally settled back into stuff that I used to love doing. I've been running a lot, which is something that I used to avoid because, like, growing up as an athlete, I was like, running used to be punishment, and now it's fun again. So it's been a nice way to like explore Nashville and see more, and get outside and get fresh air and like move my body and all that. I've been trying to do more cooking because I have the time and the kitchen for it finally. It's like I'm outside of a dorm kitchen, so I can do more.
Yeah.
So that's been good. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I love cooking as well. Look up a recipe called garlic noodles. I think you would love it.
Okay.
It's kind of like a Asian cuisine almost, but they're so good. With that being like your hobbies being like cooking, running, and everything, and with you about to be done with the grad program and about to get your degree and all, how has the experience been from converting from undergrad to grad to now?
The transition from undergrad to grad, it's different. It's just like it's a different use of my time, and I've tried to treat it more like a 9 to 5, in that like I have the hours that I'm here, but it's a lot more freeform. Undergrad feels really structured. Like you have your classes and your meetings, and everything is very regimented. And then you get out, and you just get to manage your own schedule for the first time, really. So it's been an interesting practice in how to space your time out and how to get stuff done, and how, like I said, how to have free time again. Like I feel like I didn't have free time in my evenings in undergrad because you're spending a lot of your time doing homework and like random busy work, and now it feels very intentional with the work that I do. So in my evenings, I'm now like, what do I do when I come home and I have time? So I've had more free time to figure out how to get back into hobbies and stuff like that, and how to manage your time. But it's been really nice to feel in control of all of that and get to define what I want to spend my time on, and then be my own boss.
That is amazing. You know, I kind of wonder with that grad, because with me being a junior in college now, and in undergrad, I'm kind of looking forward to that grad step to be able to either go for an MBA or whatever I choose. And I just always wonder, is it going to be just like how undergrad was, in the sense of like sometimes it's organized or structures, while in grad I always heard that it's either you have more time actually than you really think you do. Like it's not as overbearing as it used to be.
You have more time, and it's like it's different from the collaboration side of it, in that now you're not popping around and doing gen eds. Like you're spending all of your time in one group of people on one topic. So I'm also just so much more familiar with all of the people in the department, and like I know all of the other grads, and I know all of the postdocs and the faculty and the staff, because you see them all day, every day. So it also just feels different in terms of who you're spending your time with and what your relationship with them is like.
You know, and that's perfect. And with that being the case, I believe that is the end of our interview. You know, you were such a great person to come by and visit anytime. I hope y'all all enjoyed this, and we'll be seeing y'all in the next episode.
Yay!
My name is Mary. Thanks for watching the first episode of Inside EMit, and that's a wrap.